Needed.
Oh, wait, what? Jeez, that was weird. But hello, everybody, and welcome back to Hallotober. And yeah, we're doing something a little bit different this year. So we did Dead Space, and I was gonna do Splatterhouse last year, which I didn't have. I just got caught up in other stuff and whatnot. So we're kind of I figured about doing something a little different. And yeah, so this is Luigi's Mansion. This was a launch title for the Nintendo GameCube, and I only just got around to playing this recently. And at the time of this recording, it is not anywhere near October. We're actually in February. I'm actually recording this way ahead of time because I figured if I get this done now, then I won't have to worry about it like too much later. Is it a little too early? Is it way too early? Yes, it is. But you know what? It's Luigi's Mansion, baby. This is the goat right here. Oh boy. You know, it's funny because I got my copy of Luigi's Mansion in January, near the beginning of January, I want to say, and I was like, you know what? I feel like, I got it, and I'm like, man, I really want to play this. This, looks like a lot of fun. I've seen so much, I've seen this game all over over the years and stuff like that, and I was like, well, you know what? Fuck it. Let's just record. We'll record a let's play since I have the GameCube hooked up for Teen Titans and also Fantastic Four. So, and maybe some other videos which may or may not be out by this point. I'm not spoiling anything. But yeah. Anyway. So I was like, yeah, whatever. I'll just record the game, and it's not very long, so it probably won't take us too much time to trek through it. I'm like, okay, yeah, this is pretty cool. Um, and yeah, so I just hooked up the game I just hooked up the GameCube the other night, and I'm recording the first 5 parts of Luigi's Mansion today. If you're wondering about dates, today is February 10th, so this is early in the month. So I'm hoping, my plan is that I have all the parts and stuff ready to go by at least like the end of February, maybe the beginning of March. We'll see. And so I can just upload it, and I can have it ready for October when we get to it. So, and just like with Dead Space, we're just going to be releasing each part every day. So it doesn't matter if it's on a weekend or something like that. We're gonna get this done, boy. so, so yeah, I felt so the reason why I'm recording this early. I was supposed to do it last year with Splatterhouse, but I felt bad about last year. At the end of the year kind of turned into a crapshoot of it being busy. So I want to, at least for this time, because my job at, like, when I'm not recording Let's Plays or when I'm recording reviews or stuff, I'm working my job, and it can get pretty busy. And it was especially busy during October, like the September October season. So I didn't really have the time to get anything together. And I mean, I was working there when I was doing Dead Space, but the thing about Dead Space is that, like, I had already started it, like, by the time October began, and I think I might have had like the first like 8 parts ready to go. I forget, but so I just kept trucking along like each day, and like if I wasn't working, I was probably working on Dead Space and all this stuff. So I don't want that to be the thing where it's just like once it started, then I have to go back and Just, you know, I kind of tired myself out of Dead Space with that because I was doing it because I was recording and editing every single day. So even with I had a shift coming up, I probably recorded right before I went into work, and then yeah. So I don't want that to be the case. Anyway, so Luigi's Mansion. This is, like I said, this was a launch title for the GameCube, and this is a weird series. There are technically 3 Luigi's Mansion games. There's this, there's Dark Moon on the 3DS, which got a Switch release not too long ago, and also there's Luigi's Mansion 3. As far as my experience with Luigi's Mansion, my extent mostly just goes to Dark Moon because that was the one that I had, and oh yeah, there's also the 3DS remake of the first Luigi's Mansion, which I don't know why they put it out on the 3DS of all places. They could have just put it out on the Switch. I don't get it. I really don't. Yeah, and it doesn't make any sense, but... So yeah, this year... One of my goals for this year, and you probably saw it, I probably put out a pickups and purchases video, is that one of my goals for this year was to collect N64 games, and that kind of slowly turned into, let's just collect a whole bunch of Nintendo games. So, like, mostly the main, like, Nintendo IP. N64 is, like, the priority right now, anyway. And then, you know, I'm just kind of buying games if they're cheap enough. Like, I bought recently, I bought a bunch of DK games, or, like, DK adjacent. So I bought DK64, I bought Diddy Kong Racing for the N64, and then I bought the Retro Studios country games. So I bought Country Returns and then Tropical Freeze. So I'm on a Nintendo high right now. I just finished playing Metroid Dread, which that game is really fun, but it's fucking hard, especially for somebody like me who hasn't really like gotten engrossed into the Metroid franchise. And like that was my first 2D Metroid game. So yeah. And then also I started playing Mario RPG on the Switch. That's been fun. Haven't gotten very far, but you know, I'm having fun with the game, and yeah. Anyway, back to Luigi's Mansion. I keep going on side tangents. I'm just trying to keep things interesting. So yeah, Luigi, the story of this game is that Luigi wins a free mansion from a contest he didn't even enter. So that doesn't make any sense. And his brother Mario goes over to make sure the place is all good, which I guess he brings some toads along with him too. And Mario ends up going missing. So Luigi gets there and he has to free his brother from ghosts. You know, it's ridiculous, but you know, it's a Nintendo game, so you know, it's just like whatever. So you're out. So you meet Professor Egad, which is the little weird old man we met. He fits you with the Poltergust 3000, which is your handy dandy vacuum cleaner, and also it's outfitted to catch ghosts or something. And your goal is to save Mario, catch ghosts, and another one of your goals, which I'm kind of showing off right here. One of your goals is to collect money. Now, one of the reasons, or I guess the only reason why you're collecting money is that at the end of the game you get a rank, and with your rank you get a new mansion. So you're basically trying to collect as much money as possible, and you'll find it in all sorts of various places. You'll find it in drawers, in chests. And even when you water plants with a medallion, we'll show off a little later, you get a shitload of money just by doing all that. I forget the necessary, amount of money to get, like, the highest rank. And for this playthrough, I'm not going for, like, I'm not going for the top rank. I'm just trying to collect as much money as I possibly can. And also we are technically we're going to be going after. I'm going to be trying to go after all the boos and all the ghosts and stuff. So yeah, there's we'll see next part, but there are portrait ghosts to collect. There's boss ghosts, and there's also boos to catch when you free them. And I'll explain the boos a little later. But I just want to make one point clear, is that you're going to be seeing a lot of cuts and stuff like that, because I have not fully played through Luigi's Mansion beforehand. This is actually my first playthrough. This is a blind run for the most part. If I get stuck, then I'm probably just gonna look up a guide or something. But yeah, just like Dead Space, this is a blind playthrough, and unlike Dead Space, this shouldn't take as long. So, but Dead Space was fun. Dead Space was really good. So I'm glad I played it when I did. But so yeah, I basically, like, of all the videos I've seen in the past, like, there's one from the best friends that I remember of them playing Luigi's Mansion. After the fight with Chauncey, the baby, I have no idea what happens beforehand, or I have no idea what happens afterwards. So I'm basically just going on a whole blind tangent thing, which you'll probably see when we get to, like, after parts 3 and 5, or 3 to 5, is that I'm completely lost, and I had to look up a guide to help me. So this is not going to be a perfect playthrough, and I already know there's a bunch of people who played this game a million times, which are going to be like, what are you doing? Why would you do, you're doing all the wrong things, and yada yada yada. And just like I could care less. So basically, the whole gameplay thing that we're showing off here is that you basically flash ghosts with your flashlight. So you can either, like, turn into them with the C stick, or you can just hold down the B button, which will turn off the flashlight, and then when they get near, you just shine the light in their eyes, and that'll basically stun them. So once they're stunned and their heart's visible, you press down on the right trigger, and you basically just suck them up with your vacuum cleaner. They're gonna struggle, in which, when they do that, you're gonna have to move your analog stick in the opposite way to catch them. Oh, geez, money! Give me the money! So you move it in the opposite direction, and that's basically how you catch ghosts. And each ghost has a certain amount of health, or HP. So you basically have to, just keep sucking. I guess that's the appropriate term for that. But so once you clear all the rooms of a ghost, the ghost, like, the room will light up, making sure that basically the area is clear. And also you're just collecting keys and stuff for you're collecting keys just to make progress. So, oh, we found a toad. That's nice. Suck him up. You can also check items, like drawers and stuff, which I use for, like, seeing if there's any money or items in there. But yeah, anyway, this is going to be it for part 1 of Luigi's Mansion. I hope you all enjoyed it, and I hope you'll be back tomorrow with more Luigi's Mansion action. So, yeah, everybody, have a great night and take care of yourselves. See ya.